Hello everyone, welcome back to Auto Trend TV. I am your VIPRAAJESHNG again from Chandra Hyundai Coimbatore showroom today, and I am here with the new next generation Hyundai Creta entry level E diesel variant. The Hyundai Creta's diesel range starts from the entry level E variant, and this is how it looks like. First of all, it looks exactly similar to the EX variant which I had reviewed already and carries forward the exact same design touches. Even though being an entry-level variant, you still get the metal finish around the massive cascading grille, the dual-tone front bumper, along with dual-function projector headlamps and LED parking lamps. Just like on the EX variant, you do not get a front fog lamp. Instead, that place is occupied by the turn indicators. It's a good thing that this car does not look like an entry-level variant, at least from the front. Moving on towards the sides, you get to see 16-inch steel wheels with wheel caps, which are again the exact same design seen on the EX variant and come with reasonably sized 205 section Apollo tires. Now let's have a good look at the side profile of the entry-level E variant, and this is how it looks like. In the side profile as well, you cannot differentiate between the E and the EX variants of the new Hyundai Creta. That's because even this entry-level variant gets body-colored ORVMs and door handles. You also get the signature C-pillar lightening arch, which extends all the way up to the A pillar. Design, of course, being a very subjective matter. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this silver lightning arch. Now let's move on to the rear. So this is how the entry-level E variant of the new Hyundai Creta looks in the rear 3/4. You get the very same tail lamps similar to the EX variant. While they have certain LED elements, only the top spec variants of the new Hyundai Creta get full LED tail lamps. The Hyundai Creta does not have any sort of variant badging, and even this entry-level E variant gets the bold Creta lettering on the tailgate right below the massive Hyundai logo. Similar to the EX variant, you do not get a reverse parking camera. However, 4 reverse parking sensors are standard across all variants of the new Hyundai Creta. Another thing to note is that even though this car does not come with an audio system, Hyundai has provided a provision for the fitment of an aftermarket antenna on the roof of the Hyundai Creta E variant. So that was all about the exterior design of the entry-level E variant of the new Hyundai Creta. I think the new generation Hyundai Creta looks kind of weird, but design of course is a very subjective thing. What's not subjective are the interiors and the features. So now let's have a look at the features this car provides on the inside. Yes folks, I'm right now inside the new next generation Hyundai Creta entry-level E variant, and this is how the dashboard looks like. First of all, you will notice this massive black panel in the center console, because this is where usually the audio system or touchscreen system would be, but this variant does not get either of those. So this here is the black panel where you will have to cut out the section if you are about to fit an audio system. So that is all about the center console. Coming lower down, you get the very chunky looking and very high quality feeling manual AC controls. Coming lower down to that, you get a 12-volt charging socket in this storage bin. However, you do not get a smart charger, which is kind of a bummer, but still it's fine. Apart from the lack of the audio system, however, you can find this very high quality and very stylish looking gear knob. This here is a 6-speed manual transmission, because this here is the 1.5 liter CRDI turbo diesel engine. So you get this very slick, operative and very stylish looking gear knob even on this entry level variant. That is really nice. Additionally, you also get these small metal kind of touches on the center console. Coming behind to that, you get these standard cup holders. You get a manual handbrake lever over here, and you get this very nice and large armrest, under which you have quite a bit of storage, which even has a felt lining underneath. You can see the felt lining under there, which is really nice and thoughtful. Coming to the seats, however, you can see big difference in the seats, the upholstery. This is basically a white fabric, which immediately, as you can see, gets dirty easily. On this E variant alone, you get this kind of fabric material. It is tough and very hardy, but still you will have to make a lot of effort to keep it clean. So I would recommend you to fit seat covers immediately once you buy this car. Coming to the other things, of course, you get the very same nice textured panel on the passenger side of the dashboard. You also get an airbag indication over there. The glove box is of the very same size, and the surprising thing is that even on this entry-level E variant, you get a cooled glove box function. That is really hard to see on entry-level variants nowadays. So coming to the steering wheel, of course, you get this very same flat bottom steering wheel. However, this steering wheel lacks any sort of audio controls on the left side. On the right side, you get the controls only for the MID screen on the instrument cluster. This steering wheel is adjustable for tilt, but not telescopic, as you can clearly see. So that's all about the steering wheel. Let's just get to the instrument cluster. Before that, I would like to show you the keys of this E variant. So this is how the key looks like on this E variant. It is a flip key. Of course, this car does not get push button start or smart access. Instead, you get these flip keys. Of course, both the keys are flip, which is really nice. Let me just slot it inside because it's kind of hot today. And let me just turn on the car. This is how the instrument cluster looks like. And I have started the engine, the diesel engine of this car. Let me just turn on the air conditioning. Even though being a manual aircon, it is very effective, very nice and helpful. The throw is smooth. There is very minimal noise from the AC vents as well, so that is nice. Coming to the instrument cluster, of course, this is quite similar to the EX variant as well. You get all the display in this small MID. Of course, you get settings as well. You get average economy, distance to empty, trip meter A, trip meter B, external temperature, even a digital speedometer readout as well. So this is decent enough. It's really very good, even for an entry level variant. So coming to the other things, you get the speedometer on the right side, the tachometer is on the left side. On the further right side, you get the fuel tank display, and on the further left side, you get the engine temperature gauge. So that's all about the cluster. So coming to the other things, on the right side of the steering wheel, you get only this headlamp leveling scroller. On the right side, you do not get traction control as standard on all variants, so this here is the blank panel for that. On the driver door, of course, you get a lot of controls. You get all 4 power windows. However, the driver window does not get auto up or down function. It is just simply power window, that's all. You get electrically adjustable ORVMs, but you do not get foldable ORVMs, so that is also fine for an entry level variant. These here are the buttons for central lock and unlock. The door handles are just plain black. On the higher variants, you would get metal finished door handles, but this basic model does not get that, but it's still totally fine. The overall quality of the materials is really very good. You get nice textured plastic all over the interior, and it kind of makes the ambience of this car a little bit higher than you would expect than that of any basic model. Coming to the roof, of course, you get a day-night switch for the IRVM even on this entry level variant, which is really nice. However, this car lacks any sort of controls on the roof. You might have noticed that even on the EX variant, you got a console over here with the interior lamps and so on, along with the Bluetooth speakers. However, this car lacks that. This is just an empty panel, and the roof itself looks kind of empty without that. The only interior light available is placed over here, which is a yellow lamp, but still it's quite hard to reach, and I'm not sure what would the front passengers do if they want some interior cabin lighting. Coming to the sun visors, of course, these are the standard size visors. The driver side gets a ticket holder, and on the passenger side you get a large vanity mirror, which is really nice and helpful. So that is all about the interior features and specifications of this entry level E variant. What's surprising is that even on this entry level variant, you get a height adjustable driver seat. Let me just show you the lever. This here is the height adjustment lever for the driver seat, and at the back is the actual lever for recline adjustment. So this is a really nice touch to provide height adjustable driver seat even on this entry level variant. So now let's just get to the back seat to check out what are the features available over there. Yes folks, I'm right now in the back seat of the new Hyundai Creta entry level E variant, and this is how the dashboard looks like from the rear seat. This massive center panel looks kind of a blackboard to me, without any sort of infotainment system or an audio system, but once you fit any sort of audio system, that this would look much better. For now it looks kind of a blackboard to me, so that's all about that. So coming to the rear seats, of course, you get massive amount of space, really good under thigh support, great amount of legroom, and the comfort itself is very good. It is surprising to see even rear AC vents on this entry level variant, which is really nice, and these AC vents are of really very high quality. They have a nice fluid feel to them, which is really hard to see on most of the rear AC vents provided in most of the cars. Over here you get a small storage pocket where you can easily store your phone. However, the rear seats of this entry level variant do not get any sort of smart
charging socket or even a 12-volt charging socket. You have to fit them as an accessory probably, so that's all about that. Coming to the doors, of course, you get the nice textured plastic as standard all over the interior, of course, as you see on the dashboard. The rear windows are also power operated, however you do not get auto up or down function even for the driver window. The overall quality of the materials is really very impressive, even in the back seat, and even the smallest items of this car has the best quality feel, so that is really good. Coming to the rear seats themselves, of course, just like the EX variant, you do not get height adjustable headrests, and neither you get a center armrest, so this is kind of a basic back seat. It is good in terms of comfort, however. You also get couple 3-point seat belts for the outside passengers, whereas the center passenger will have to do only with a lap belt, so that is fine. Talking about safety, you get dual airbags, ABS, EBD as standard across all variants, along with pre-tensioner equipped seat belts, remote locking and engine immobilizer. It is kind of a bummer to see that Hyundai has not provided ISOFIXCHILD seat mounts as standard from the entry-level variant itself, because even compact SUVs nowadays are providing ISOFIXCHILD seat mounts from the entry-level variant itself. So that is all about the rear seats. It is very comfortable, very spacious, and you can easily do long drives in this, even with the entry-level E variant. So that's all about the rear seats. Let me just show you the boot quickly to check whether if there are any sort of differences in the boot when you compare with the higher variants.
Yes folks, I'm right now going to open the boot of the new Hyundai Creta entry-level E variant, and this is how it looks like. I have placed my full-size helmet for comparison. The boot space remains exactly the same at 433 liters of capacity, and it is very well shaped. However, on this entry-level variant, you do not get a parcel shelf, which is available only on the top spec variants, and of course you get the option of folding flat the rear seats as well to increase the overall luggage capacity. As you can see, this has become a massive loading area now. The good thing is that you also get a boot lamp, which is on the left side even on this entry level variant, which is really very surprising, and on the right side you get a hook for hanging your shopping bags. So now let me just open the floor. Under the boot floor, you of course get to see the very same 16-inch 205 section Apollo tire, which is the standard spare wheel size for the new Hyundai Creta, even on the top spec variants, which come with 17-inch alloy wheels. Apart from the spare wheel, you get to see all the tools and jack integrated into this area itself. So it's good to see that even on this entry-level variant, no amount of practicality has been compromised. Now let's conclude the review of this entry-level E variant of the Creta diesel. So that was a detailed review of the entry-level E variant of the new Hyundai Creta. One thing to be noted is that this E variant is available only with the diesel engine of the new Hyundai Creta. The petrol variants do not offer an E variant. However, even though being an entry-level variant, you still get all the essentials you will ever need on an average mid-size family crossover, except for the fancy features such as ventilated seats, a touchscreen audio system and an electric sunroof. In fact, all you need to do is fit an aftermarket touchscreen system with reverse parking camera in order to complete the package. So the pricing is on the screen for you to check out this entry-level E diesel variant with an on-road price of around 11.5 lakhs. This is the most value for money and most affordable variant of the new Hyundai Creta. So that was a detailed review of the new Hyundai Creta entry-level E diesel variant. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this entry-level diesel variant. Meanwhile, this is VIPRAAJESH signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.